From Al Pacino to Marlon Brando, the cast of The Godfather is full of bona fide screen legends who went on to appear in some of the greatest movies ever made. The Godfather was a massive box office success, becoming the highest-grossing film of all time, and it had universal acclaim from critics to match. It didn't just make its director Francis Ford Coppola a household name, it made household names of everyone in its sprawling ensemble. Some of the actors in The Godfather were already big names. Robert Duvall had already appeared in To Kill a Mockingbird and James Caan had already starred in Brian's Song. But most of the film's cast members, like Talia Shire and Diane Keaton, got their big break from The Godfather itself. Today, The Godfather is remembered for having one of the most star-studded casts in film history, but at the time, a lot of them were unknowns. Marlon Brando as Vito Corleone. Date of birth, April 3, 1924. Years active, 1944 to 2004. Actor, Marlon Brando was born in Omaha, Nebraska, and first broke big when he brought his performance as Stanley Kowalski from the Broadway stage to the silver screen in 1951's A Streetcar Named Desire. He went on to play Johnny Strabler in The Wild One and Terry Malloy in On the Waterfront, for which he earned an Oscar. After The Godfather, he played Jor-El in Superman, the movie, and Colonel Kurtz in Apocalypse Now character. In The Godfather, Brando plays Vito Corleone, the patriarch of the Corleone crime family. As he approaches his twilight years and weathers assassination attempts, Vito is forced to choose a successor. Brando won his second Academy Award for Best Actor for his performance in The Godfather, although Brando declined the award. Al Pacino as Michael Corleone. Date of birth, April 25, 1940. Active since 1967. Actor, Al Pacino was born in New York City and first broke out with his role as heroin addict Bobby in The Panic in Needle Park. Pacino went on to earn the Triple Crown of acting. He played such iconic roles as Sonny Wurtzik in Dog Day Afternoon, Detective Frank Serpico in Serpico, Tony Montana in Scarface, Richard Romer in Glengarry Glen Ross, and Union leader Jimmy Hoffa in The Irishman. He won the Academy Award for Best Actor for playing Lieutenant Colonel Frank Slade in Scent of a Woman character. Pacino plays Vito's youngest son, Michael, in The Godfather. The film charts Michael's moral downfall. At the beginning of the movie, he's a wayward war veteran destined to become the first Corleone to lead a legitimate life outside organized crime. However, by the end of The Godfather, he has succeeded his father and taken over the family business. James Caan as Sonny Corleone. Date of birth, March 26, 1940. Years active, 1961 to 2022. Actor, James Caan was born in New York City and first broke out with his Emmy-nominated turn as football player Brian Piccolo in the 1971 made-for-TV movie Brian's Song. Caan received a Golden Globe nomination for playing Axel Freed in The Gambler. He went on to play Frank in Thief, Jonathan E. in Rollerball, Paul Sheldon in Misery, and Walter Hobbs in Elf character. Caan plays Vito's eldest son, Sonny Corleone, in The Godfather. While Sonny is certainly tough and capable, he's too hot-headed to run the business as effectively as Michael. His penchant for violence ultimately gets him killed long before the end credits. Robert Duvall as Tom Hagen. Date of birth, January 5, 1931. Active since 1952. Actor, Robert Duvall was born in San Diego, California, and got his big break with the role of Boo Radley in the 1962 film adaptation of To Kill a Mockingbird. Duvall won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his turn as alcoholic former country music star Mac Sledge in Tender Mercies. He also played Frank Hackett in Network, Lieutenant Colonel Kilgore in Apocalypse Now, and Sergeant Martin Prendergast in Falling Down.